What is going on, black and white sports? And I'm actually trying to unmute Rhodes. I don't. What happened, Rhodes? There you go.
Hey, what's up?
I saw you muted it. I was like, man.
Yeah, well, I had to mute because, as you notice, I just had to change my headphones out.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I lost a channel. A channel went out while I was waiting. I was like,
Oh,
I was like, really? Right here? They're like, I've used them 12 times, maybe.
get one of these
How?
headphones, man.
Good
Man,
grief.
these headphones I got on so good. I had to replace my Joe Rogan headphones because one of them actually blew out. So, what's going on, everybody? It has been a minute since we actually streamed on this channel here. We actually went live a few days ago on the network channel. That was the
Yeah,
first time. It's been a month since we actually streamed on this channel.
that's
So
that's
actually
crazy.
chat.
That's how we started on this channel was streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. April the 13th was the last time we actually streamed on this channel. That
Wow.
may have been the 200,000
Yeah,
um
that's what it was.
sub. Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
actually simulcast with other ones. We're strictly right here for you guys uh this evening. It
Although
is
I
what
did
for?
share, although I did share it everywhere.
Yeah. But we only streaming in one place. We only streaming in one place. So this is not on Rumble. This is not on Twitter. This is right here for you guys. And smash the thumbs up button if you do not mind. Because if you don't do it, then we're gonna be suppressed.
uh, let's read off the chat right quick. I don't
Okay?
know. We'll just put that one up there right quick. What the frick?
That's Joe Bob.
Oh, is it
Yeah, that's Joe Bob. He if you
nine
scroll up
thousand?
to the yeah, because I was like, who is that, and why does he have a wrench? I figured
Wow.
it's probably somebody that we knew.
Yeah. Wow. Luza's in the house. BJ Jarbo. Surely Joe Bob doesn't have a third name out there that we don't know about. Peter Kigwin, Mind Over Your Matter. Daniel Hernandez, who's been around forever and a day. John Beasley out of Canton, Texas, not too far away
Well,
from me. I
you
was
froze
just,
up, man. You still there? You go. Now you're back.
I froze up.
Yeah.
Okay. John Beasley, Canton, Texas. Otto John 2000. Forrest, what's up? From Dudleyville. Say hello to Devon and Bubba Ray for me. Michael Ownsby, he's in the house. Joe Ferguson. Goodnight Munchie. Anna Vasquez. And Silent Al Scribe. NB. Cleveland CBI. Dirty Sanchez. All right then. Tales from the Narc side. Ian Campos and Jonathan Ezel in the house. Larry Miller's in the house. I wonder if this is the. Are you the old great comedian, Larry Miller? Larry Miller was a good comedian back in the day, back in the 80s and the 90s.
Could be. You never know.
You never know. Yeah, sound off. Tell us where you're at.
Yes. Sound off. Tell us where you're at. Oh, we already got somebody here. Says Well, no. I thought they said Dickinson, Texas, but they're actually from Great Britain. Yeah.
Tourist.
Yep.
Wow. All right. Rock on.
Nice. We really didn't have anything planned for this stream. We were just gonna kind of just sit here and BS with you guys for a little bit, and because we did the same thing the other day on the network channel, so I figured that hey, we need to go live over here because we got 202,000 plus supporters over here on this channel that like our content. We really do appreciate that. This channel's not that old. This channel is only not even 3 years old yet.
Yeah. Pretty
Almost
wild.
3.
Got somebody else from my neck of the woods.
Shreveport.
About 1 hour and 5 minutes away as the crow flies from me. Sean McAllister in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yep.
Been over there many times in my life.
Yep.
Not always sober. Just letting you know that when I was over there.
And as more people come in here, drop the super chats because we got something special for every super chat or super
Oh
sticker that
God.
comes in. Right, Rhodes?
God help us all.
We
Just
got
letting you
some.
guys
We
know.
got some old school coming for people dropping a super chat. It's pretty fun. If you were fans of my old channel, we brought it back for the super chat. So yes, it is a grift. It is a grift, no doubt
Okay,
about it.
so yeah, I mean, just a unapologetic grift. Just ta-da, there it is. Pretty excited because we got this Black and White Nation IRL thing going on now. I'm sort of loving that. I'm sort of loving that new. I am gonna change the photo of me. I've got one somewhere that where
How about the one of me? I actually had hair back then.
I'm looking all badass. Instead, I put up one that looks like I'm slightly confused, possibly taking a shit. We don't know. I mean, oh man, hilarious,
Yeah.
absolutely funny.
And
All right,
speaking of Black and White Nation, the in the pinned comment we got some new merch. It's been a while. We haven't even been pushing merch at all.
about time.
But
It's ain't nothing.
yeah, we're gonna check this out. I'm gonna share my screen here. New merch. We have Black and White Nation tees right there. And I didn't
Yeah,
even notice Rhodes that
that
on
turned
the
out
white,
good. That
yeah,
really
on
turned
the
out
but
good.
on the white though, it takes out the bottom part. You can't see it. But in black,
Sure does.
Black and
Oh
White
man,
Network, YouTube, Rumble, and podcasts. But I like the white. It still looks really good. Really good. I may actually get the white one. And this is
I
the
ordered
premium
black.
tee. Let's see it in green here. And by the way, use discount code USA First, 25% off. Yep. We're in a Joe Biden economy, so you guys
We
need
had,
discounts.
yeah, absolutely. We have not had a new shirt in like 6 months.
We,
So
we haven't been focusing on it, really been focusing on content for the most part. That's different colors there. That's the premium tee. But if you go to the classic tee, different fit, you got three colors right there: black, gray, and white. It's a little bit cheaper because of the material is a little bit different, but still same discount code. So need to point that out. It is in the pinned comment right there. So there we go on the merch right there. We'll remind you guys throughout the show. So Mike has bad knees this year. I'm late, so did the Redskins get officially? So we haven't even got to that yet. We were just kind of covering all this other stuff, like intros and stuff, right now.
oh yeah, and of course this will be available on podcast just a very few minutes after it's over. So
Yep.
wherever you get your podcast from. And yeah, it seems that the Commanders have finally, it looks like, will be sold, has gotten sold. That just
Yep.
broke.
Yeah.
And
Here it is. Might as well just get into it. So I
yeah,
pulled it up. I haven't even read this yet. But right here, Commanders announced Daniel Snyder entered sell agreement with Josh Harris. Harris reportedly agreed to buy the team for $6 billion. I believe that was kind of around the estimate, right?
yeah, it was. Last I saw, I think it actually may be actually 6.05, maybe the official. Now that's not going to be taxed and title, but that's the official one anyway.
Okay. The sale of the Washington Commanders, Redskins, took another important step Friday when the team announced it had entered a purchase and sale agreement with the ownership group led by Josh Harris, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. Quote, we are very pleased to have reached an agreement for the sale of the Commanders franchise with Josh Harris, Redskins, an area native, and his impressive group of partners. Tanya and Dan Snyder said in a statement, We look forward to the prompt completion of this transaction and to rooting for Josh and the team in the coming years. Harris, a native of Washington, D.C., who also owns the New Jersey Devils and the Philadelphia 76ers, reportedly agreed to buy the Commanders for $6 billion. Redskins. Magic Johnson is reportedly a part of the ownership group as well. I thought that was his group. I couldn't remember. Okay. The NFL and team owners still need to approve the sale before it can go into effect. Quote, growing up in Chevy Chase, a neighborhood in D.C., I experienced firsthand the excitement around the team, including its 3 Super Bowl victories and long-term winning culture, Harris said in the statement. We look forward to the formal approval of our ownership by the NFL in the months ahead and to having the honor to serve as responsible and accountable stewards of the Redskins franchise moving forward. We look forward to running a world-class organization and making significant investments on and off the field to achieve excellence and having a lasting and positive impact on the community. Now, Rhodes, last time I checked out, Commanders, I don't think they've ever won a Super Bowl, right?
The Commanders? No.
No,
A team called the Redskins has.
Yeah, the Redskins. Yeah. Joe Gibbs, right?
Yeah,
Joe,
the proud
okay.
Joe Gibbs, Doug Williams, Mark Ripien. Yeah, absolutely. The Redskins have won. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like wondering,
Absolutely.
3 Super Bowls? No.
No.
That would be Joe Gibbs and the Redskins. Remember the mob got triggered when Tanya Snyder said "Hail to the Redskins." Remember that?
Yeah. And somebody we'll get to that super chat in a second, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
pretty
by the way-
bad. It's pretty bad when your XFL team's got a better name.
Yeah.
And they do. Let's just be real. DC Defenders, that's a better name. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, Rhodes,
Yeah.
StreamYard has a new feature for super chats.
Oh.
You don't have to. You see, I don't know if you can see it, but since I'm actually hosting, where you have the live feed next to it has starred, which means they list all the super chats for you right there.
I can see it. It highlights it automatically.
Oh, it does. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Because I was actually watching the StreamYard YouTube video, and they said it's coming out. I believe it came out on Monday, so we know it now works now. So much easier to get to all the super chats.
Let us not forget Tales from the Narc side, named off Dexter Manley, Art Monk, Gary Clark. Let us not sleep on the great Darryl Green.
Yes,
Let's not
Darryl
sleep
Green,
on him.
20 years in the NFL, Hall of Famer.
That
Yes.
dude was fast as lightning. Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and read these super chats then. We got a this is a super sticker, so I gotta scroll up to even see what it is. Where's it at? No, it's not a super sticker. It's just
It's a
no, it's just oh, it is a super sticker, I think. It just says 1 on it. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
you got to do it. You got
I'ma
to do it.
This
You
is
gotta
what
do
you
it.
get when you
no.
send a super chat.
God help.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll
Sean
suck the
McAllister,
soul
$2.
right out of your body.
Yeah. Hope they can start winning. Well, we will have to see. I don't know. As a Cowboys fan, no, because I want the Cowboys to win. But thanks for the super chat.
Thank you for that.
Oh no.
And we got a $5 super chat here from Eric CB912. I still can't get over Commanders. It sounds like an XFL team like the New Jersey Generals. It does. It has an XFL kind of feeling name to me.
It really does. Look, my best friend that I grew up with, he's a huge Redskins fan. And every time he always tunes in. He doesn't get to watch all the time, but he always watches for us to do something Washington related. And he always tells me, I appreciate it so much that you still want to call them the Redskins. He's like, they're the Redskins. They're always going to be the Redskins to me. That's the team he grew up with. He's 50 now. So, the Hogs, let us not forget the Hogs. Riggins, my God. I mean,
John
that,
Riggins.
that team had such a great history. Joe Theismann. Joe
Theismann.
Yeah.
Famously got his leg snapped off by
Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. Thanks for that super chat.
Thank you for that.
And we got one more here.
This is the one. This is nice. This is good.
Got one more here. Twisted Clown, $5. Enjoy your channel. I hope Disney buys the team with, and they can call it Bud Light Field. That is funny right there. That's a good one.
That is funny. Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
Team sued to be sued by Ron DeSantis.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Man,
that's good.
I missed the Dr. Phil, man. I'm glad I found it was still sitting on my computer after all this time. And now it's back for every single donation that comes in. Hope you guys like the Dr. Phil.
So, the one thing that Washington absolutely did have going against it is I think we can all pretty much agree that for the most part, Dan Snyder was a complete clown show, right?
Yeah.
As an
Nobody
owner,
liked him.
Just like we're taking the clown wig off of Dan Snyder. Come here, Jimmy Haslam. Let me place the new clown. I mean, I guess there can be multiple clown owners in the NFL. Jimmy Haslam, he's a clown for giving Deshaun Watson $230 million fully guaranteed.
That was idiotic.
What a dumb shit. So, as you can remember, there's been a lot of things that's happened in Washington land behind the scenes, and because of that, the NFL has got a bit of an investigation going on right now involving Dan Snyder. So we figured we'd just cover this because this broke at pretty much around the same time as the officially sold news, maybe an hour earlier. ESPN reports that Dan Snyder and his lawyers are lobbying the league to limit the contents of the Mary Jo White report, which is the NFL investigator. All of the gory details of this are going to end up coming out, and it does not look like he's going to be able to stop it. Snyder, you know what Snyder was trying to do here? He was trying to agree that, hey, look, if I sell the team, I don't want this stuff to come out about me on a personal level. And it looks like that's not going to happen. Now, a Commander's spokesperson told ESPN that the report described the ESPN report as, quote, completely false and blatant fabrication by somebody with no actual knowledge of the matter. Well, this was the odds of the White report being buried. His odds of burying the White report are about the same as his odds of trading for Patrick Mahomes, which they tried to do. A source close to Snyder told ESPN. He cannot try to sell the team. He can try to sell the team. Well, it says not sell the team, but he doesn't have a real option. Okay, so he thought, okay, I agreed to sell, block the report, but now that it's selling, they're still not going to block the report. So he's screwed either way. It's coming out regardless.
Maybe he thought selling the team would block all of that. He would just, kind of disappear from the league and that'd be it. I'm wondering what's in that report on him personally.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
I've got to think, I'm guessing that we're going to find out some stuff. I'm just speculating, but then maybe he had somewhat of a mouth around the office. That's my guess. Anyway, and some things are going to come out there. I'm not the biggest fan of let's expose shit from 10 years ago. That kind of drives me nuts.
Well, they did it to John Gruden.
Well,
because it is.
That's my point. That's my point. Yeah. I mean, but somebody was asking in the chat, who the hell is Josh Harris exactly? Well, I can tell you this. He owns the 76ers and he owns the New Jersey
Devils.
Devils. Yeah.
And the 76ers probably could win the title this year. They're up there. They're a contender. So they're going to game 7, though. So
Wouldn't that be surprising? I mean, wouldn't that kind of be surprising?
if the
If
Sixers
they-
won the title?
Yeah, I mean, that seems sort of random.
I mean,
kinda.
look who's left. Celtics, Sixers, both top seeds, and high seeds, I should say. Then you got in the West, you got the Nuggets, and whoever wins. Now, what's more surprising is that either the Lakers or the Warriors would actually end up in the conference finals. Those teams are very, very mediocre this year.
James Harden. I mean, this is it, man. If you want to change the legacy,
Game 7.
you got to do it. Yep.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're going to turn out looking like a total idiot, like you did when you were playing
Yeah.
for the Rockets against the
Well,
Spurs.
the word is, man, that he's trying to go back to Houston no matter what. He loves Houston.
Them strip clubs are
The
missing.
strip
them
clubs,
some
boy. He
fierce down there.
He is a legend in the Houston strip clubs.
He's a legend at those strip
mean-
clubs. Absolutely.
How much is Harden getting per year? Got to be over 40, for sure.
I mean, something just tells me that he just can't sleep quite right if he hasn't eaten dinner at the strip club. I just have a feeling like something's empty inside of him if he hasn't eaten dinner in the strip club.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
mean,
my
very,
guess.
very few players, I believe, actually, their game gets better as they mature and stop doing the stuff they used to do. The only player I can think of, really, that got better as he became more religious was Hakeem Olajuwon. Remember when Hakeem first came into the league, man, he was getting in fights and everything. He was still a great player, no doubt about it. But, tell you the truth, according to Vernon Maxwell, even when Hakeem, changed his name, changed the spelling of his name and got more into his religion, Vernon Maxwell said Hakeem tried to kill him in the locker room. So Hakeem still had that dog in him, and Garnett said that Hakeem was one of the biggest trash talkers in NBA history. So, but you get the point, though.
I don't know. I can't get past. And then, of course, I did that video on John Morant in the strip club out in Colorado, and I'm like,
Demonetized by YouTube, by the way.
he's got money laying all over the floor. He's got a half-eaten thing of chicken wings laying over there. I still don't understand who exactly is the white guy in the picture just sitting there watching you getting a lap dance.
I don't know.
Who is that white guy? Who is that random white guy that is watching John Morant in a room that just got 3 of them in there, by the way? Who's that random white guy just checking him out getting a lap dance? That seems so weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Just
Yeah, that's funny, man.
it's strange. So the Redskins, or Commanders, whatever.
Redskins.
They got Sam Howell. They're going into this with Sam Howell as their quarterback. Now, he flashed, and I mean, I don't know. What do you think about him at quarterback?
I don't really know a whole lot about him. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, man, they've been such a dumpster fire. Actually, they were pretty good, a few years ago, though.
Well, they came very close to making the playoffs last year, actually.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of that felt like Taylor Heineke sort of willing that team to a victory. And, a lot of people thought, well, if they hadn't have benched Heineke for Carson Wentz, they would have went to the playoffs. He sort of just randomly decided to make that weird decision, Sam Howell is shorter. I will say this. I think, a lot of people had Sam Howell going a lot earlier in that draft, actually. And then he just started falling, kind of a free fall thing. But you see that a lot with these mainstream draft pundits. They start elevating these guys in mock drafts. And then when you get right up close to the draft, all of a sudden, Oh my God! Well, why is that guy's stock dropping? Well, because
That's every year.
he never should have been up there to begin with. And the mock drafters are talking to teams, and they're finally getting some truth coming out, and they're going like, "Oh shit, Matt Barkley's not going number 3 overall. He's dropping to the 3rd round." You know. But that was a thing. I can remember when they were talking about Matt Barkley will be the 1st overall pick in the draft. Boy, it's a good thing that didn't happen. You know, but same thing with Sam Howell. Was that Malik Willis, who's about to get cut by the Titans, was projected to go as a 1st-round pick and then fell to the 3rd round. They're going to see what they got with Howell, you know.
Look at this name, Rhodes. I didn't mean to cut you off. Look at the name.
look at the avatar in there, man.
Oh my God, that is
what is happening right now? Yikes. That's crazy. I'm gonna need therapy after that. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
God. I forgot Ime Udoka's the new coach of the Rockets. Ime Udoka wants Harden to show him the best spots in the H-Town strip clubs.
Oh, do you think I can see them actually fist bumping each other while in the strip club.
I can too.
Wonder Twin style from the Super Friends, you know?
Yeah. Oh, look here. Look here. Harden McGrady is a good comparison. Now, the player that I like better between Harden and McGrady is T-Mac. T-Mac is not going to go down as a better player than James Harden. But, man, James Harden, man, when I was watching the Rockets, man, that style of play where, no doubt about it, he could score. But isolating for 20 seconds out of the 24-second shot clock didn't do it for me. I mean, T-Mac played in a different era, though.
No.
T-Mac never had the right teams, man. Him and Yao could not stay healthy.
$6.05 billion with a B is what it got sold for. That was the thing. Yeah. So, yeah, the American Dream Rhodes Rants. Yeah, my dad's cousin was actually, his name was Dusty Rhodes. Sadly, no relation, but yeah, his name really was Dusty Rhodes. Yep. From back in the day, not the American Dream or American Nightmare. John's like, what is happening here? I don't know any of this wrestling vernacular that you're talking about.
I know Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah. Well, his son is Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know who Cody Rhodes is.
Just making sure. Yeah, I did want you.
Well, I don't really watch wrestling now, so. I mean, I used to be a big wrestling fan in the 80s when I was a kid. 80s and 90s, and I just kind of got out of it.
Limousine riding.
Yeah, I want to say around the time The Rock hit the scene, I was kind of out on it.
I got out right after the Attitude Era ended, sort of. Maybe I got out right before the WWE brought ECW back. And I think I even tried to watch, like, I watched ECW, that comeback pay-per-view or whatever they did, and it was good, actually. And it got a good response, so they decided to bring ECW back, and it was a dumpster fire. So, there you go. Yeah, I loved ECW. I love the old ECW.
Gotcha. Wrestling sucks. I speak from experience. Maxwell Jacob Freed.
MJF. Yeah. That's funny. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you get that text I sent you about Jamie Foxx?
Yeah. Is there an article with that or something? I didn't have a chance to look at it.
Yeah.
Is he bad? Is he bad off? Is this about to take a ugly turn?
No. We could talk about this, man. We can talk about it, clip it out for the other channel here.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Because the other day, the the word was coming down that his family was preparing for the worst. Did you hear about that? It was trending all over Twitter.
Yeah, I saw
All over Twitter.
He was getting bad. Yeah, it's supposed to have been
Yeah.
anyway.
But before that,
I almost
we
shot
kept.
that video actually.
Well, the thing is, it's been a month, and everybody's like, "What the hell's going on? What's going on?" Jamie Foxx been in hospital for a month, and okay, what's going on? No, everybody's saying the same thing. He's on the road to recovery. He's on the road to recovery. Apparently, somebody told the media that they're preparing for the worst, and that got out there. It was trending all over Twitter.
Like
But his daughter,
wildfire. Yeah.
his daughter came out today, Rhodes, and smashed the fake news. This dude's been at home for weeks. Weeks, recovering. Yeah. Look here. Jamie Foxx's daughter says he's been out of the hospital for weeks. In update after medical scare. So she actually said here, update from the family. Sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. His daughter, Corinne, 29, wrote on her Instagram story Friday, sharing a report that claimed the family was preparing for the worst. That's what I was talking about. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks for everyone's prayers and support. We have an exciting work announcement coming next week, too. Last week, a message from Fox Instagram read, appreciate all love, feeling blessed. At the same time, the After 55 added, see you all soon on his Instagram story. Yeah. So she came out and blasted the fake news that he was on death's bed.
Question is, why didn't they come out and say this like a week ago or 2 weeks ago? Why did they wait so long?
Maybe
If he's been at home, why did they allow this to fester in the public eye the way they did? I mean, I just got to wonder because that was like wildfire. People thought he was about to die.
Yeah. But I
mean,
guess
I was starting to wonder if
though, I
well,
respect that they haven't came out and said what exactly he was going through. But I guess after the other day when this was only like 2 days ago, when it was trending that he was like on death's door, and then they probably said, all right, enough of this. We got to put this to bed. People are scared to death of Jamie Foxx, that he's dying. It's not true. And she said he's been home for weeks. So what is weeks? Was he only in the hospital for like a week? Because it's been about a month now.
I thought he was in the hospital for like damn near a month.
Yeah, that's what everybody thought.
Yeah.
But apparently it wasn't. But I guess when the news came out that the family is preparing for the worst, they're like, wait a minute, this is going too far, man.
Well, and I saw where people were speculating that it was a stroke, cardiac
I heard
arrest.
that about 3 days after we found out he was in the hospital.
Right. And then I'm going to tell you, people started whispering Damar Hamlin is what people.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a thing, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it was. People
Now,
were
there's a
like,
difference.
Is that
Damar
why
Hamlin,
there's so much secrecy around this? What happened to him? And
yeah,
why?
Damar Hamlin's 24, and Damar Hamlin was out of the hospital in what? A week? Think about a week.
Yeah.
He was out the hospital. Jamie Foxx. Now, keep in mind, Jamie Foxx is 55 years old. Never would have thought he's 50. His daughter's 29, man. Almost 30. I mean, years of flying, man. But Jamie Foxx looks great
He
for
looks
his
like
age. He's
freaking 41.
he looks
Yeah.
like he's about 35. He looks like, if you look at the Miami Vice movie he made, we love that movie, by the way. He looks no different today than he did in that movie 17 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's my man.
Cujo62 says he's actually already dead and they're replacing him with AI as we
Oh,
speak.
God.
Dude,
Even
have
if
you
they
seen
tried,
some of the
man.
stuff they're doing with AI? Did you hear about the
They got an AI of Trump rescuing a cat.
well they had a woman that she thought her daughter had gotten kidnapped, and they had used artificial intelligence to create exactly her voice. And
I told you, man, we're gonna end up in a world like that movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis, man. I ain't down with this AI stuff. I'm not.
oh, dude, Skynet is going to activate. I'm just letting you know right now. Skynet's
I'm pretty sure.
activating.
I'm pretty sure Young Turks, they're probably gonna have AI versions of us just to get us banned off of YouTube.
Oh, yeah, guys. If y'all have not seen, the Young Turks went after your boy right here again. Uh, Basically for having the same opinion as our other boy right here, Mr. Matrix, but I'm white, he's black. That seems to make me the white supremacist of black and white nation, black and
That's
white
the second
sports.
time they put you because their sports channel has like almost 800,000 subs.
Well, they sent all their minions over here. They flooded all their minions into one video to ratio
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
And that was
and
really weird because what was the ratio on that video? It was like
oh, it went for
28%.
well,
No, it's like in the 60s.
it went
It's
from
like
like
in the 60s.
the thing about it is it went from like 95% for most of the day, and then all of a sudden I was like, what the fuck is dropping this?
Yeah, because
This ratio?
the comments
Well,
were not bashing Rhodes at all.
They wasn't
It's the
even watching it.
downvotes were just coming in.
They did the same thing. What was the other thing they went after me over? Oh, because I butt plugged Lori Lightfoot over the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
That's what it was. Yeah, everybody's favorite
Yeah, that's what it
socialist
was.
LGBTQ member.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I almost
Yeah.
forgot about them. They won't go after me though because, hey,
You
I
don't
got-
fit their narrative.
I got black privilege, I guess. So
And,
hey,
and if they think I am going to come out, all y'all can. You ain't getting no apologies out of me. I'll give y'all the double middle finger in a minute. I don't care what you think about me. Come on.
Yep.
I will monetize y'all's punk asses all day long. Monetize it. Make me some money, bitches. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Man.
oh boy,
Cash a check off the Young Turks. Yes, we'll do
Yep.
it.
yep. Smash that thumbs up button, guys, if you do not mind. Appreciate everybody coming out on here. Don't know how long we're actually going to be on here, but need to contact with you guys here.
Man, this is fun.
Yeah, the chat's moving. I'm missing the Young Turd Sports is not about sports. That I think they're the opposite version of us.
They are. They are. They're the leftist socialist version of us. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey man. Hey, I ain't hating on them. Go ahead and
I'm-
griff.
Hey, make one a week, bitches. One a week. Just keep them coming. Every time I put something, oh, that racist redneck, make a video. I
Yeah.
don't
Every
care.
time their viewers click on our videos, guess what? We're getting paid.
Cha-ching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. That doesn't make me feel bad at all. Man, I saw something I wanted to highlight. Dadgummit.
Was it this? Good night, Munchie. I got black privilege. That is why I can say what I like and don't get banned from YouTube. Well, I wouldn't go there. I would not go there because they got your boy, me, on the network channel. We got banned for a week on the network channel for me actually reacting to a Dr. Phil transgender video.
Yeah.
It was my video. 2 days later, they came and said, oh, that's hate speech. And they took down the video and gave us a channel strike. And that channel has suffered in the month of May. They're not pushing anything out. They're unsubbing people like crazy from that channel. I think we actually starting to get some of the subs back. That's probably mainly because on the live stream, we told people, make sure you subscribe. And there was so many people that said that they got unsub. And they started resubscribing. Yeah. So they got me. I guess I don't, you know what? I don't have black privilege anymore. So I take that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I started to make a Dr. Phil video, in fact, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. YouTube's got a trigger over Dr. Phil. So,
Well,
hey,
allegedly, it was something I said near the beginning that
you called a
It's
certain
not hate speech.
issue in society a mental health issue, I think, or something like that.
apparently that's what it is, but we don't know for
Yeah.
sure. We don't know for sure, even
I
though
mean-
nah, I'm not even going to go there because
I'm not going to say what the issue is, but yeah, I mean, I feel like most of them folks are crazier than shithouse rats. So it is.
Yeah,
what it
because
is.
we already got a warning here on this channel from 2 years ago, and if we get a video taken down, then we're gonna get a strike.
When does that get? Does that not drop
It
off?
never goes away. It never goes away. The warning stays forever. But the next time they take down a video, they give you a
bullshit.
strike. But however, they're inconsistent because Tim Pool got 2 of his videos taken down. 2. Never got a strike. You want to know why? Because that Timcast RL, if that goes away for a week, that is a whole bunch of money YouTube's losing out on. Because Tim Pool gets, what, 40, 50,000 people watching, and he gets a ton of super chats coming in, and YouTube gets 30% of that. Yeah, YouTube's taking a huge financial hit because he probably has the biggest show on YouTube in that 7, 8 p.m. time slot right there. He's the biggest channel.
While I'm thinking about it, check if you're subscribed to Black and White Network. Check and make sure you're still subscribed to Black and White Network. We found out they unsubscribed a bunch of people and did not tell them. A bunch of people.
So let's see if we find a link. You got the link to it?
To Black and White Network?
Yeah, and drop it in the chat. Just to make sure for everybody.
I'm over there right now.
Yeah. That way you can make sure because I think YouTube says they don't unsubscribe people, but nah, it's just too weird. So double check. But YouTube does go through like every year, and they scrub they actually scrub subscribers like every year. Everybody knows that does happen. But this time I think it is definitely different. Definitely different.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that they don't have to, or that they didn't unsubscribe a bunch of folks.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of people that thought they were still subscribed. And when we went live the other day and they said, wait a minute, I'm not subscribed anymore. So they had to resubscribe again. So yeah, they did something. And guys, we're on Rumble as Black and White News, all one word. That's the network channel on Rumble is Black and White News.
Yeah.
And I know what you're thinking. Well, why aren't you Black and White Network over there? Because they won't let you change your freaking screen name over there or your channel name. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the political channel used to be Black and White News. It used to be that. That's why. I do want to address this here. YouTube got rid of pop-up blockers. You know what I'm going to say about that? Good. YouTube finally did something good. Because you want to know why? That hurts creators. That hurts all monetized channels. Yeah. Because if somebody's clicking on the video without an ad, guess what? The creator doesn't get paid. So if we had a video, 20,000 views, and this is being way out there, and 20,000 people had an ad blocker, know how much money we get? 0. Last time I checked, I can't live off of $0.
We'd love to, but yeah,
it ain't that easy, man. We addressed this.
Rumble, we've talked about that. Rumble's got some issues right now. I mean, they just got a bunch of issues as far as creators go. I mean, you got to realize a lot of people that are over on Rumble right now have actual exclusive contracts getting paid straight from Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, Rumble would have to come to us and say, look, we'll pay y'all $500,000 a year. Well, fuck yeah. I mean, we give YouTube the double middle finger and walk out.
Easily.
Yeah, moonwalk out on them.
The thing is, we're essentially doing the morning Rumble streams over there for free.
For free, yeah. And
Rumble still has some things to work out on.
I don't mind giving the content over there, but I talked about this the other day, and it was a guy right here on the sports channel. I said something about having to sort of watch my wording in a video on YouTube, and this guy lost his shit, and he was like, well, thank God for, and he rattled off all these creators, and I was like, you just named off creators that, number one, have been going for 10 to 15 years, and They're working on salary with the Daily Wire. They've got podcasts that are making them millions of dollars a
Yes.
year. Don't get confused. A lot of these people, I mean, look, I'm just going to be real. Bongino makes millions off his podcast.
Easily. And he
So he
actually
can-
told FU, he gave YouTube the big, fat, double middle finger, didn't lose sleep over it.
Matt Walsh makes millions on his podcast.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, he's gonna get mouthy about
Matt
being
Walsh-
able to walk off from
Matt
YouTube.
Walsh's channel got demonetized. He said he was getting $100,000 a month. He didn't bat an eye. Now, for one thing, that goes directly to the Daily Wire, and he gets salary, so it's not going to be affected. Daily Wire, they make millions upon millions just in memberships every month.
I'm not hating on them for that
No,
either. That's
no.
great. That's everybody's goal is to be able to reach that many people. That's awesome.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of following
no,
at all.
We got a channel that blew up by accident. You know?
Yeah.
And it was life changing, but it blew up because sports went nuts.
Yeah.
And I took a chance. I literally remember calling John and being like, you know, John, this Bubba Wallace, have you seen this? And he's like, well, a little bit about this noose. And I said, John, I'm going to tell you. I said, that smells like horse shit to me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to make a video and just go out there. And I said, I think I'm going to say it's horse shit. Because I
And
said, I
that
feel
was
like it's horse
when
shit.
that was when this channel had what? 400 subs maybe?
Not even 369 or 70 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that one video got 25,000 views on it.
25,000 views.
Yeah, and it was all
And we
from
never
there,
we
you know?
never stopped since then. And now we're at
And-
202,000.
And don't get me wrong, guys, I mean, we aren't all about the money, but we still work.
Oh, we need the money.
70 hours a week.
Make no
giving
mistake
out
about it.
content. Yeah.
We need the money. There's nobody out there working for free. So people do say, go to Rumble, go to Rumble. Those morning streams, I'm going to be honest. What do we
They're
get, like
killing
50
us.
cent? 50
They're killing
cent.
us. Yeah, they're killing us.
50 cent ad revenue. And for one thing, their version of Super Chat over there is only on desktop. When probably like 95% of the people watching are actually on their phones. So they can't even donate if they wanted to. Like over here, YouTube's infrastructure is much better than Rumble still. Rumble is making progress, but it's just not there right now. And Devin asked, "Are we live on Rumble now?" No, we're not live on Rumble now. We're just on YouTube.
This will end
right now
up
for
on
this.
Rumble.
Yeah, it will
Automatically.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so the people saying go to Rumble, man, we'll be in a poorhouse if we went exclusively to Rumble.
I'd have to.
I
go
said,
get
no,
two
I said,
jobs.
I'll be okay going to Rumble if we were getting, what do you say, $600 a day in Rumble rants over there. Then yeah, probably would tell YouTube, hey, go to hell. But that ain't happening. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So we're right over here grinding every day.
Somebody asked Jeremy during D-Day Cobra, the day that Matt Walsh did his "Go F Yourself" thing, and he was like, "Look, Matt Walsh has got an infrastructure that none of us has got right now." He's just being
No.
honest, you know. And he was like, "So, it is what it is for the time being." Just something simple, like John just said. You can't give a Rumble rants unless you're on a damn computer.
Desktop, yeah.
Do you know how much bullshit that is? That you can't have your phone up and look. We've got subs that have just bothered to not go on Rumble because
It doesn't work on that phone.
they've sent me messages. I cannot get on Rumble and it work right without a headache. And as a consumer, I understand that. You want it to be user-friendly if you're going to, and they're like, look, I'll check you out whenever you're on YouTube. But right now, Rumble is bullshit on my phone, and it doesn't
Yeah.
work right.
Yep.
And
And Rumble is light years better than what it used to be. but it still ain't YouTube yet. I mean, you can't really multitask on Rumble on your phone. Like on YouTube, you could swipe down, browse some other videos while you're watching a video. You can't do that on Rumble. You can't. I mean,
I think they will
yeah,
eventually. I do.
yeah. I mean,
That-
going to Rumble is just not that easy. I mean, we're dependent on ad revenue, super chats, memberships. That's how we're getting paid. Now we're trying to grow it, with locals. People are supporting us over there in locals, and I've been pushing locals a lot because even though we have members over here on YouTube, if we actually get banned, we have no way to communicate with you guys. Because if we get banned for a week, we can't upload, we can't make community posts, nothing. You're just gonna be like, where are you guys? Yeah. So
now, the other thing is, you guys want to know why Rhodes keeps putting out so many videos on Black and White Sports 2? Because Black and White Sports 2 will be Black and White Sports 1 if this bitch gets banned. I'm just letting you know.
And then at that, they demonetized a Tom Brady video over there on Black and White Sports 2. For
Nobody
no reason.
has a clue why.
No reason. I mean, we are at the mercy of YouTube. So
I mean, they demonetized that video, and I was like, me and you both rewatched it. We was like, there's not a tinker's damn word. There's nothing wrong with this video.
well,
Nothing.
that was the
wrong with
cleanest
video.
video we probably ever put out.
And they kept it demonetized after review.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the did y'all just decide to just demonetize a video for the damn hell of it? That's what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. Maybe it was a Jets fan. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they demonetized that the MMA video I put up where the fighter was like, hey, we need to protect kids. Demonetize. So YouTube is a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yeah, agreed.
So, all right, we got first super chat here, and it even says on YouTube from Declan Mulvaney for $10.
This is so good.
You guys are worth it. Well, thank you for that super chat, and
Oh no.
you super chat, you're gonna get.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Appreciate that donation. That definitely does help us out, makes us feel good. And I'd love to Dr. Phil.
Did you see the 49ers are coming out now and saying that Trey Lance has had a finger issue for like the last 2 years? And that's why he hasn't been able to throw the ball right?
Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm like, are we going to this much trouble to get his trade value back? Is that what we're doing? Is now that we're just throwing out some miscellaneous finger issues? Yeah, evidently he hasn't been able to wrap his index finger around the ball.
Well, first of
correctly.
all, your 49ers should never drafted this guy.
You're preaching to the choir.
I mean,
remember before the draft,
how many-
I was like, this ain't
How many
it.
games did he play in North Dakota State? Like 3?
16, I think.
Because I know that season, the season he got drafted, he didn't play a single game.
He didn't play enough, not nearly enough.
I don't think he played at all. I think he sat out that season.
Well, he did. The COVID year, they played one exhibition kind of game just so he could get on the field. And which is craziest shitting thing you ever heard of in your life. I mean, who the hell does that? Let me look. It's okay, yeah, he played 19 games, and he really just started 17. Not nearly enough. He didn't play nearly enough. And you know what happened with Trey Lance? And I consume a lot of 49ers dudes. Guys that go out there to the OTAs and the training camps and all that. Do you know there was a feeling by people when he walked out and started in like rookie mini camp and training camp, and there were people that like once he put on pads and shit, they were like, shit, he's not fast. He's not fast. wait a minute. We drafted this guy. He's supposed to be a dual threat quarterback, and he's not fast with pads on. And on top of it, they was like, and this was from the coaching staff behind the scenes, by the way. He got out there and started throwing the deep ball, and they were like, that doesn't look like the deep ball we saw on the college film. And pretty quickly, and the Niners will never actually out and out admit this, I'm sure, until he's gone. But because they're trying to get something for him, anything. Anybody want to give a third round pick for Trey Lance? But they know he sucks. Okay, they know he's a bust. Now you got some people out there that are like, they're these Trey Lance truthers, and now we're a bunch of racists if you're not down with Trey Lance. That's the latest. God. That's the latest thing that's happened. If you're not down with Trey Lance, now you're a racist. Okay. And I just said the other day, look, you got Rand Carthon out in Tennessee. Well, he's the general manager of the Tennessee Titans. He's not trying to trade for Trey Lance. He just spent all this time in the Niners building. What does that tell you? Instead, they didn't trade for Trey Lance. They drafted Will Levis. Okay. D'Amico Ryans goes down to Houston. He's been with the Niners for a good long while. He's seen Trey Lance every day. Yep. He needed a quarterback for Houston. They didn't trade for Trey Lance. I mean, what does it tell you? It's pretty easy. It's not that hard. The kid can't. The kid can't
I wouldn't
play.
want Trey Lance.
He can't play.
It really looking like he can't play.
Yeah.
It's really looking like that he can't play. So, look who's here. Iron Man is here. Now, Iron Man, didn't you say you can't get on Rumble?
Yep. We talked about you the other day on a live stream. Yep.
And I'm sorry, in case guys don't know, what we're doing is we're doing the morning streams on Rumble, and we're clipping out stuff for the network channel because since we got a strike over there, if we get another strike, we're down for 2 weeks. So there's been some stuff that we edit down on some clips. It may be minor stuff, but like the subway video, I put a black box over the whole entire video of Jordan Neely because of YouTube. Yeah. But it's over there on Rumble, uncensored.
Oh, we got us a show enough hater. Just like this show, you is one real talk trash ass show. You know what's also 100? The fact that your ass can't talk right. How about that? That's 100 right there. Somebody's big mad over some Trey Lance and woo. Did you come over from the Young Turks? Yeah.
Oh, look here.
We're all screwed.
Where's that? Elon sold out to the World Economic Forum. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the new CEO, but apparently she's saying some woke stuff. I started to make a video on it, but I want to research more, and I still haven't researched much on her. So I don't know. And I was saying, Elon, buy YouTube. Buy YouTube.
What do you think about that chick he's hiring as?
That's what I said.
CEO?
I don't really know a lot about her, but I saw like one clip where she was pushing some woke stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, the Daily Wire's got a story out about her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of some suspect ass shit involving her. Absolutely. When it comes to what she believes from a moderation standpoint and things like that, I don't know how he could hire her. I really don't.
Can you pull it up?
Because, yeah. In fact, I almost made a video on it. Let me see if I can find that right quick.
The people asked about it, so might as well just do it live. Do it live. Do it real time. This ain't really just a sports stream. Kind of everywhere.
She was part of NBC Universal. And
Are you sharing it?
yeah, I'm fixing to.
Oh, okay.
Right here. In talks to name NBC Universal executive and top World Economic Forum official, and that's some shady organization shit right there, as new Twitter CEO. And let me scroll down here. So Musk announced on Thursday that he had hired a woman to become the company's new CEO, but declined to name her. And he goes on to say she's starting in 6 weeks. This is Yacarino, is that right? Is also the chair.
Yacarino?
Yeah, Yacarino, the chairman of the World Economic Forum's task force on future of work. Now, it's going to get a little ugly here. Where did I see that? God dang it. They had her involved in... Wait a minute. Have they cut this article down? A review of her Twitter account shows she frequently engages or likes a lot of content from Musk, and is supposed to be one of his top allies. Musk said shortly after taking over at Twitter that perhaps the remaining CEO permanently was not the best situation for him. You know what? What the hell, Daily Wire? You removed like 3 paragraphs out of this article.
Really?
Yeah, they did.
Huh.
There was quite a few things in there about how she felt about censorship, things involving advertisers. Wow, that's really interesting.
Wait a minute here. Post Millennial here. Now, Post Millennial has an article here.
What's up with that, Shapiro? I'd love to understand why there's a bunch of information gone from that article. That article was a hell of a lot longer, and now it's gone.
I'm gonna share my screen here. They're playing an ad right now.
Okay.
But apparently, she actually was talking about there's an interview with her and Elon Musk, and it seems like she was kind of grilling Elon on a few things here. Let's see here. New Twitter CEO says advertisers should have influence over content moderation on platform.
That's right.
Wow.
That's
okay,
right.
So I got the clip here, and I'm gonna share my screen now that they're now that the ads have stopped running. So here we go.
Platform. You have a vision that is a spectrum of just daily open source conversation. And they can conduct their lives, their business, their commerce, whatever they can do on your platform. That's a pretty big vision. But in the middle should be advertising opportunity. That sounds like a great opportunity. I can talk about my brand. I can get my customers to communicate, and then they could also buy stuff. Sounds pretty good, right?
You'll be able to buy things just directly on Twitter. One click, boom, done.
But they need to feel that there is an opportunity for them to influence what you're building, that vision, what we're doing here, whether it's me trying to push and prod you on your tweets.
What?
For example, you said
right.
You probably shouldn't tweet after 3 a.m.
Well, I've got
probably good advice for all of us.
I've gotten myself into trouble a few times.
I'm very aware of those. So after 3 a.m., you travel all over the world. Lord knows how you handle time zones and space. Do you commit to be a little more specific and not tweet after 3 a.m.? People in this room would like to see that. It'll make them feel more confident.
I will aspire to tweet less after 3 a.m. But I mean, it is important that, if I were to say, yes, you can influence me, that would be wrong. That would be very wrong. That would be a diminishment of freedom of speech.
But I want to be specific about influencing. It's more of an open feedback loop. for the advertising experts in this room to help develop Twitter into a place where they will be excited about investing more money, product development, ad safety, content moderation. That's what the influence is.
Yeah, I think it's totally cool to say that you want to have your advertising appear in certain places in Twitter and not in other places. But it is not cool to try to say what Twitter will do. And if that means losing advertising dollars, we lose it. But freedom of speech is paramount.
So Twitter 1.0 had a very well-populated, much-loved influence council. I think we need to change the name. Elon does not want to be influenced. But it was really a recurring feedback loop from your key stakeholders, your advertisers, where they had recurring access or would have recurring access to you. Would you commit from this stage today to reinstate that council to be named later?
Well, I don't think it should be influence council. And you have to, I would be wary of that creating a backlash among the public, because if the public thinks that their views are being determined by a small number of CMOs in America, they will be like, I think, upset about that. But feedback, I think, is appropriate. And at the end of the day, if somebody's spending money for their ad campaign, it needs to yield results for their organization, or it doesn't make sense.
Whoa. Man.
Okay. He did shut her down on
yes, he did.
Things too. Yeah,
he did.
He did shut her down. But I'm surprised he would give her the job unless he's one of these people, and I've met some of them in the corporate world, where a lot of times you have a tendency, sometimes there are people that you appreciate that do push back on you on some things, when maybe you have conversations offline away from them where they actually do agree with you, but they think there's value in pushing back and finding out the other side of an issue, getting that conversation going on a subject, but not necessarily trying to come in and circumvent your decision making. Okay. Right. So I don't know. And I also will say this. I don't think Elon Musk will wait 20 seconds to fire a mother effer.
Bingo. This is the key right here.
I just don't.
Twitter now is really, truly a private company.
Yeah.
So there is no board. There's no shareholders. Elon Musk has sole power. So if she tries to do some funny stuff and censor free speech, he has complete power to get rid of her. I believe that he hired her for one reason only: to attract advertisers. Now, unlike YouTube,
I do believe that too.
Unlike YouTube, creators on Twitter actually can monetize without ads. So there is the subscriptions over there, kind of like the join button over here, and they don't have to run ads on your posts or anything. But like on YouTube here, YouTube is all or nothing when it comes to monetization. So like if YouTube says, oh, your content isn't ad friendly, they wipe out everything. The ads, the memberships, the super chats, all of it's gone. It's not like that on Twitter. So I believe he's trying to appeal to advertisers by hiring her, but also he has the power. That interview was before she was his employee. She's working for Elon now.
Well, she's also at the time working for NBC Universal.
Yes.
She's got their company philosophy that she's trying to work with in the back of her mind at the same time. But obviously he's had talks with her enough to believe that he can trust her to do this. She may have a relationship with some advertisers already, that may come on board.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about Rumble earlier. I've got to tell you, I believe the future of Black and White Network and Black and White Sports is Twitter. I think that's our future, actually.
And we stream to Twitter, not just on Rumble.
I think that because, and I think Tucker has proven this, your reach on Twitter is going to be light years bigger than once you get a big enough voice on there. And I'll just use this as an example. A sports video that gets 50,000 views on here, I believe could very well get 675,000 on Twitter. I just think the level of reach is going to be so much far stretching. And ad monetization is coming, just like YouTube on Twitter. I think that's going to be the future. And I think YouTube's going to get a run for its money, too.
And by the way, in the chat, I also drop where you can follow me at on Twitter. Follow me at Real John Matrix, because I stream the morning shows on Rumble. So the people that can't watch the Rumble show can actually go to Twitter and watch it. So it's there. So just follow me over there.
Iron Man, you can watch on Twitter. If you can't watch on Rumble, watch on Twitter.
Watch on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody go give me a follow over there, and you'll be able to see it. So
And I'm Road Rants on there. So there you go. Easy peasy. Yeah.
All right. We got a super chat that came through, or a from Eddie B for $10. Dear Black and White Sports, we're really upset that Mulvaney tried to become a woman, son Gabrielle, Dwayne, and that real woman Zaya. I think he meant Zaya. I probably shouldn't actually go deep into that right now on YouTube, but I understand what you're saying right there. I understand what you're saying, but
what is he saying? Because I'll be happy to go. I mean, I'll go, as best I can, but I mean,
probably a better topic for Rumble.
If I don't agree with that lifestyle choice, why the hell do I have to be okay with it and say it out loud?
Yeah,
I don't. How about that? My religious beliefs aren't going to necessarily align with that.
Yeah, but I don't want to get super deep into it on this stream right here, though. But hey, I know what you're saying, man. But thank you for that super chat.
I mean, I'm not going into it either. But I mean, the point is, if somebody can ask me to accept something like that, well, why do I need to push my beliefs aside for it? Exactly.
Right.
Why are my beliefs any less important than theirs? They're not. So that's where we're always going to run into an issue there, right? So
all right.
John's like, oh shit.
No. I was reading something else here on hold on a second.
And maybe I don't think that the guy meant anything by it, but you know what I mean.
No, I was reading Joe Bob's hold on. Oh my God, I really did mess it up. Joe Bob,
Iron Man.
I'm sorry.
Thursday's jacked up.
Yeah, I just noticed it was misspelled. That's what I was looking at. So, hey, thanks, Iron Man. We appreciate it, and thanks for the super chat too.
Thank you for that.
And Dick Sergeant York, yeah, reality is a thing too. You're right.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Rhodes, you want to talk about, or
nothing? You know, we came this close to Rhodes Rants, like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The back of my neck was starting to peel off.
that Rhodes Rant is on the member streams.
Yeah, let me just. Yeah.
And we had a very, very relaxed member stream this morning. We pretty much said everything that could have actually been on YouTube. It would have been fine. I don't know how,
yeah.
how it happened like that.
Forrest in the chat did say boycott Levi's. Absolutely, Levi Strauss is going. They've doubled down, heading down the
Yeah, I
Dylan
heard about
Mulvaney Nike road. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I heard
They are
about
headed
them.
down that road.
Yep.
So, yeah, Levi's is out. So, what am I wearing? I'm Wrangler. So that's what I got on right now. Wranglers.
Mm.
Yeah, some stranglers for you ICP fans out there.
Oh boy. Well, we appreciate everybody coming out today. Monday, we're going to be on Rumble in the morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time live stream. Rumble and Twitter. So make sure you guys follow us on Twitter.
I'm dead.
Oh my, what?
I'm dead. That's pretty good, actually. To be honest, he's not
Yeah.
wrong. There was some favoring going on there. He's
I
right.
retweeted that too on Twitter. So all right, guys, we'll catch you guys later. Okay, peace. We're out.
Till next time.